often told it's not what you know, it's who you know.
True that. Plus, what you don't know, you can be taught, right? At least one local company in Indy believes this. TalentWise Consulting is working to make finding work in the city easier. Here to talk more about this process and why it can be so beneficial to have their hand in helping you start your career path is TalentWise Consulting founder, Mr. Demetrius Brown. Thanks for being here.
Hey, a pleasure to be here. Thank you for this opportunity.
All right, so what is it exactly that you do? Because I think there are probably a lot of people out there going, I'll just do it myself. I don't even need help.
Right,
but
yeah.
like, sometimes we need that help figuring out what that looks like, right?
Absolutely. So what we do is we provide recruiting services for small to large companies, right? So including for job seekers that have an issue marketing themselves or companies that don't know how to navigate the human resources waters. We can come in and we can provide that help for you. We can also provide essentially market you for you or take over your entire recruiting services altogether. So we provide that HR consultation for those smaller to larger companies as well.
That's beneficial because that resume sometimes, it's just not that fun to do. And sometimes you don't even, it's not even about that, but there's different even key words you have to use to get yourself into different positions. All right, so what inspired you to start doing this on your own?
Yeah, so I've been in recruiting for quite a long time, and you see that gap from the job seeker to the companies, and a lot of times job seekers are left without communication, or they don't know why they didn't get a job, and we want to bridge that gap between that job seeker and the companies, and again, companies they might have a problem navigating those waters of how to recruit and navigating that full cycle process. So we want to come in, take that over, and be your recruiter for you, essentially.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to wait 3 months to get an email that you didn't get the job.
And the bigger part about it is that all in all, the average time to hire in this country is about 41 days. Our goal is to reduce that to about 23 to 24 days because that turnover, people are looking for jobs like crazy, right?
Sure.
Everything's become more expensive, so they want those jobs. If you're looking for a job, man, come holler at us. We can help you out.
I think that's what's interesting, though, because we talk to businesses that come on, we talk to people who are looking for jobs that come on. And the people who are coming on looking for jobs go, man, I can't find a job anywhere. And then the people that are hiring go, I can't find anybody that wants to work.
Exactly.
It seems like there's a missing link there.
We want to bridge that gap between everyone, right? And the bigger issue, like I said earlier, is people marketing themselves. They don't know how to do those resumes. They don't know what those keywords are. So a lot of people are turning to AI. I think that takes the human element out of it, right? Come talk to someone. We can help you out. We can help you build that resume and help you learn how to market yourself. So in the future, you wouldn't need somebody like me, but I want you to come back.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some of the industries that you specialize in? I know you said you've been in recruiting for many years.
Yeah.
So what are industries that you kind of specialize in helping?
Yeah, so we specialize in construction, healthcare, financial services, and professional services. We will do other industries, but that's our main focus. Our main goal is to really sit in those industries because those are the biggest industries, that continue to grow throughout the years. So we want to stay focused on that.
They're constantly looking for people too, which I think is what's crazy. That you may be sitting at home going, man, I'd love to get in healthcare, but I don't know where to begin.
Exactly.
There are places to begin, I promise you that. If people come to you guys, are there things they need to bring with them? Are there things they need to have to be prepared for that moment?
Absolutely not. So everybody that we speak to or that engages us on a website or any other social media platform, we speak to every single person that reaches out to us. We want to be able to build that connection with someone. We want to be able to talk to you. We want to know what your issues are. What are your problems? We want to talk to you and help you navigate that so you can be more successful in the job market.
It's interesting because you're like basically kind of taking the hard work and the guessing out of it and some of that stress as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We like to call ourselves like your cell phone in your pocket or human resources in your pocket.
Nice.
You just pull it out, come talk to us, and we can help you out.
It seems like a great little matchup here. If you need a little help, they can hook you up. Get a hold of Demetrius Brown over at TalentWise. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us.
I want to clarify, Talent-Wise.
Thank you.
Consulting.
Yes.
He said if you put it into Google, make sure you Google right. But you don't have to do that because all the information on allindiana.tv.